This is something a little bit different for me. Don't normally do videos, but seeing as we're at the National Bat Conference at the weekend, I thought it might be a good idea to start maybe a little bit of a video diary and see how it goes. So, as some of you might know, Antonio and I are volunteer bat carers, just at Durham Cathedral mainly. If bats get a little bit dehydrated in there, they end up downed, and we give them some water and some mealworms until they're back up to health and back up to strength, and then we release them. Sometimes they come home with us just for a few days till they gain enough strength. But usually we do mostly in the cathedral, in the cloisters. Could talk about that a bit more another time. But anyway, because of this, I knew about the National Bat Conference, which happened last weekend. Years ago, I was invited to have a stall at one of the conferences, but it was too far away. I think it might have been in Scotland at the time. But anyway, they allowed me to send some artwork up there and some cards and things, and they sold them, and it went really well. So when I saw it was in Durham this year, I just had to go. It was absolutely wonderful. I loved it so much. I had a little Batty Bazaar area where we had creatives, poets, other artists and illustrators, and it was just so lovely. The atmosphere was so nice. But I thought maybe you'd like to, as I've taken some videos and taken some pictures, you might want to come on a little journey with me and have a look at how the National Bat Conference went for us in the Batty Bazaar area. So please join me and walk through my Saturday and Sunday. Saturday morning was an early start. Anne came with me on his weekend off work. We got in for about 8 AM. We no sooner started setting up our table and people came flooded in. It was such a nice atmosphere. There was a little competition to collect stamps from each of the ground floor stalls to enter a prize draw, and it was a great way of getting people visiting the stalls and getting people talking. This is the BCT stand, for the organisers of the National Bat Conference. It stands for Bat Conservation Trust, and they are the leading non-governmental organisation in the UK who is solely devoted to the conservation of bats. There was a raffle over the weekend, and we spotted a prize by our friend Liz Vinson of Busy Illustrations. This is the stall of Dr. Bryony Hughes, and at the weekend she was asking people to share a memorable bat encounter on a typewriter. This is the stall of Emma Reynolds. She's a children's book illustrator, author and maker. I absolutely loved her work. We got on straight away. We were chatting about all things neurodiverse, Batty, and just generally she's a really lovely person. You must check out her work, it's so cute. These stunning pieces are by Dewey Hoyt from Fox Mountain Glasswork. I believe she sold out of everything within the first few hours on Saturday morning, and she had to just take pre-orders by the Sunday. Saturday was quite a late finish. We'd had such a good day and I thought maybe I should make up some more stock. I gave Ant a crash course in packaging and we worked till about 9:30 PM. Sunday was a much quieter day with an earlier finish, but we still had lots of people to talk to. I can assure it was much busier than it appears on these photos on both days. It was just that the only time I got to take photos was when most people had gone to talks or workshops, or when Antonio had a break and he could take some photos. stalls opposite us were a little bit different, and you had things like bat boxes and tech gear. This is one of the lovely ladies from Nature Metrics. We collected so many lovely bat goodies over the weekend. We have lots of goodies from Emma Reynolds. Pins, stickers, decorations, greeting cards, and a little bat magnet that was a National Bat Conference speciality. We used one of Emma's stickers on the bat box at home. We currently have a little common pipistrelle that needs a little bit of TLC, so she is advertising Emma's stall at the moment. It really was a lovely weekend. The Batty Bazaar area was just lovely. It's such a nice atmosphere, and particularly enjoyed spending time with Bryony and Emma, and on the Sunday Ian, and of course next to the BCT stand. It was lovely to meet Andrea and Naomi and Eleanor, all of who I've spoken to before by email but never seen in person until the weekend, so big thanks to those for allowing me to come along. I'm really so happy that you let me come along. Massive thanks to Antonio, who came on his weekend off from work and who kept me right with numbers all weekend. Numbers is not my strong point, and he was a big help. Normally at home I have loads of systems in place to keep me right with numbers, lots of spreadsheets and things, but it was moving quite fast, so I was there to keep me on track, so that was great. So thanks loads for that, and also for helping me with packaging and things on Saturday evening. And of course thank you to everybody that came to the stall and said hello, and even if you just came and just spoke to me, but obviously it was wonderful if you did buy, but it was really nice just to get a chat to everybody. I think I made some nice new friends, and hopefully at some point I might be another one if it's fairly local. So yeah, it was just thanks to everyone, and thanks for watching my first video. I apologise for the amateurishness of it all. I'm not comfortable talking on camera, but I really wanted to give this a go. So thanks for watching and take care. Bye.